Hello! Shadowcat back with the RimWorld Space Program. And last time we were here, we got a lot done, a lot of building. We're still building. There's so much building to be done right now. We built this big room, so that was good. We also finished up a few more bedrooms. This room over here is going to be our combination of kitchen and rec room. And if it can't be a combined room, I already have a plan to separate them. We got several bedrooms done. We got a pantry done back here. And so things are going pretty well. What you just missed, like before I could hit record, and like immediately as soon as I hit go, is that PC Unicorn broke and went berserk. Why? Because PC Unicorn absolutely hates Iggy. Or no, not Iggy, but Cork. And PC Unicorn literally cannot function so long as Cork is alive. So that's going to be a problem. In addition, I also went and gathered up a whole bunch of wood. We've got almost 2,300 logs. It's not going to go as far as you think. So what are we doing first? There's a lot of things we need to get done. We need to get done this room so that we can move the kitchen out of here and into here. We need to move the workshop out of here, and that's going to go over here. Seems to be the best place for it right now. So we need to build a workshop over here. We have 9 people, although one of them is a guest. And so, technically speaking, we do not have enough rooms up here, so we need to build 2 more bedrooms up here. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. So the first things first is I think we're going to work on getting some storage built. Now, I have added 3 mods. 3 more mods that are in here. Number 1, I have an updated version of deep storage. So we have a lot of our shelves back. Deep storage is not the most important mod, but it is so very nice. It's going to give us bigger shelves. It's going to give us skips. It'll give us pallets. They're all very, very nice. I'm not going to use everything, but the things that I do use, they're really useful for. I also got everybody gets 1, which means that we now have the ability to have a dynamic quantity for these. The more colonists we get, the more food we'll prepare. Pretty simple. I also have Quality Builder now, so there's no more double guess or second guessing this stuff. Like this awful bed here, we can replace this. In fact, I can go through pretty much everything now, and if it's not normal, we can replace it. What else? Normal, 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 normal. Excellent. Normal, good. Normal, normal, normal. And good, normal, 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 normal. Okay, so there's a few things that we need to replace, but otherwise it'll be all right. I'm going to start with up here, getting this stuff in place. Go ahead and get this installed. PC Unicorn is out of commission for the time being, but hopefully somebody else will pick up the slack. Ein is starving because Iggy is also out of commission and nobody else is cooking. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Storage. Need to get some stuff out of that room. So we'll start with a row of storage there. And I have enough room that I can do 3 more rows. But all the wood, all the steel, all the blocks, it all needs to go outside. Let's see. Iggy, fully healed. Playing horseshoes. And where are you at? Sleeping. Okay. Yeah. Ein is starving. We could really use some help. And when I say starving, I mean literally at 0 mood. For advanced starvation. Get up. Get up. Okay, I'm not playing this game anymore. Get up and go to work. Ridiculous. You're the cook. Start cooking. You have a passion for it. You should want to cook. You shouldn't have to want it for you. Still in mind-shattering pain. Hasn't harvested organs. Yeah, you're going to be a problem. Because there's never going to be any keeping you happy. What I need to get for you is a joy wire. Quest active. Deadly complex theft. An ancient complex. I mean, that'll be cool once we have, like, a vehicle or something. And excellent. We got these done. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to leave these set to normal priority. The difference is it's going to be raw resources. But not all raw resources. I want plant matter. And then we'll copy it to all of these. And then importantly, we're going to do the opposite here. We're going to turn off raw resources except for plant matter. And now everybody should take all of it out there. Perfect. And since hauling is such a high priority, they're going to do all that first, which in this case I don't really mind. It's like some of the positioning might be a little bit off. It's okay though. Yes, ting ting ting. Major break risk. J-Mat, why? Oh, that's right, because you have the same problem that PC Unicorn has. With the addition that you want executions. We need to convert you, I think. It's not going to cure your need, or your hatred for your rivals, but we have one less thing we have to worry about. Alright, they all did cleaning. Iggy, what are you doing? You're cooking. No, you were cooking. Okay, this is a problem. Iggy, I need you to cook. To that end, I am turning your hauling and cleaning down. You can still do that if there's nothing else to do, but you need to be cooking first and foremost. And actually, thinking about that, what is your cook? Your cook is at 2. I will set these to 2 as well. So you'll do cooking first and then hauling and cleaning. Actually, technically speaking, you'll do plant cutting first, then cooking. Well, okay, then, no, I'm looking at the wrong person. Yeah. So, plant cutting first, then cooking, then building, and then hauling and cleaning. And that's how we're going to make that work. There's stuff on the ground here. Are these all full? 8 of 8, 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 8 of 8. Yep, these are all full. Okay, that's fine. I was ready for this. We'll just put another line in. Super simple. We're also going to need some light out here. Right there. I mean, it's not the most important thing, but still, I want some light. Oh yeah, there's still wood, there's still coal in here, there's still iron in here. Yeah, we need that. In addition, let's go ahead and get this planned in. And I'm going to come all the way down here, actually. Because we're still needing an HR office, too. And I don't know if I'm putting a door right there. Probably should, but I didn't. Actually, I didn't over here, so I guess I won't over there. It'll be alright. But we're going to need to set this up as a workshop anyway. Something I'm going to do, because we're going to need more wood, actually. I'm thinking about this already. We're going to need more wood. I'm going to mark these off as home area because these are the places that we are actively expanding into. So, when I decide to do this, I'm going to get 34 trees out of it. "34 trees isn't a ton. It's not going to take us that long to do. But we're going to need a little bit more wood to get this done. I also reset the plants over here. Now, I did this by random dice roll. Okay, I have a list of all the plants that you can grow, and I just rolled for each one of these fields. We're keeping the psychite because we need that. We're also working on psychite refining because we're going to need that too. But it looks like we're growing sugarcane, we're growing barley, and we're growing hops. So, barley is going to give us flour, which we can then turn into bread. That's one more thing that we can eat. And then hops we can make beer out of, which is not something that I had planned. But it's also not the worst thing in the world either. A few people around here could use a drink. I'm looking at you, PC Unicorn. Alright. Now that PC Unicorn is fully healed, though, and you're going back to sleep. How much more sleep do you need? Slept in the heat, mediocre barracks. Yeah. I know, life is just terrible for you. A bulk goods trader. We're gonna need that. Because if I recall, yeah, go juice. Go juice requires neutramine, of which we don't have any. So, who's my best negotiator? J-Man. Actually, is it J-Man? Hold on, let me go by the numbers. Negotiation ability. Oh, yes, absolutely, it's J-Man. Wow. Okay, I want you to come and talk to them. There. And hopefully they'll have neutramine to sell us. If they don't, we're going to have a problem here. Okay, neutramine. Do they have any? It looks like the answer to that is no. Yeah, that is a problem. We have some clothing we could sell them. We can make more. We may need the silver later, and we have enough textiles right now that we can make more clothing. Also, Blake. Blake is useless to us. Let him have it. Right now it's just a temptation for people. So we'll take the silver, and we'll cross our fingers for the next bulk trader. Okay, those shelves are built. We'll go ahead and set the storage on them. That's why all the logs are still sitting out here, because we didn't have anywhere to put them. Now we do. Oh hey, we have some flour in here already. I don't know where we got it. And looks like I forgot a door. It's okay. We can still install one. Just takes a few more logs. And it's weird, since I turned Iggy's hauling down, that makes Iggy, I guess, our primary builder now, because even PC Unicorn has a higher hauling than building. It's weird how things work sometimes. But that's okay. It looks like this room is done. Now we need to wire it. And steel. How much steel do we have? Silver. Ah, here we go. Steel. 318. How much we're going to have left after we wire things, I wonder. Can we build ourselves a smelter? An electric smelter? Yes, yes we can. I want to build one. If we can build the electric smelter, we can smelt all of this slag down. And once we've smelted all the slag down, we can start wiring things again. So let's go ahead and build that. It's going to use a lot of power. But there we go. Perfect. Smelt metal from slag. Drop it on the floor. Do it forever. And then, in the meantime, we'll start wiring. And we're going to need to do that over here as well for these bedrooms. And we'll need to start installing lights. So, lights, and lights. This room actually needs, supports for the hole in the ceiling. But once those are done, light goes there, light goes there. And if we don't have enough steel, well, we'll make steel. Not to mention that there's still iron down here that we can go back to mining. PC Unicorn likes to mine. I thought you guys were here for a really long time. Almost feel like I should build them like a house or something. That'd be the hospitality mod. I'm not currently using that one. Didn't plan to. Could, though. Alright, perfect. Now, how much wood do we have? 1,700. The workshop does not necessarily need to have a nice wooden floor. A double bed's no longer assigned to iron. Oh, that's right. Because I told him to break those down. It just took him this long to get to it. And then... okay. Quality builder. Normal. There. Hopefully that will work. Well, that came out normal. That to normal. Perfect. Looks like it's working out well. Alright, now, for the workshop, I am using one of my standard templates, and I have a template for this as well. Which means you're going to learn how I do things. So here's how this works, and you may have seen this in some of my other series. Nope, not there. Perfect. So these horseshoes are going to give me room to work. So for example, we can take the stone cutting, we can move it over there. And importantly, we're going to get shelves. We're going to put them over there like that. The tailoring bench can come over here as well. The drug lab wants to be down in the laboratory anyway, so we'll just move it there. The smelter, we can go ahead and stick over here. And even the bloomery, for lack of a better place, I mean, I guess we could put it right there. All right, and also, now that these structures are done and we have light in there, I'll go ahead and start putting a floor in. Perfect. Now, I don't know why that stopped right there. These. I'm going to use these to hold chunks. Specifically stone chunks. I want one to hold marble. And one to hold slate. That way they're easy access. Where did my tailoring bench go? There it is. Why doesn't anybody just install it? I don't know. For storage, though, this is going to be preferred. Actually, no, this is going to be important. And I'm going to want to put textiles there. And then we're going to need clothing over here because we take things apart. So this one is going to be critical. And it's going to be critical specifically for... it'll be critical specifically for anything that is poor quality apparel. Because we don't want to be wearing that. And then this one is going to be critical for apparel that's falling apart. And there we go. We're getting this done. We can clear that out. A boom bat self-tamed? I mean, do we want to keep it? Doesn't really do us a whole lot of good. You let me down, or no, down in the comment. Do we want to keep a boom bat? I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. I'm sure we have somebody that can take care of it. Life expectancy 9 years. Minimum handling skill is 7. Do we have somebody that has 7? Handling. Here we go. Yeah, Weirin has a handling of 8. J-Man of 5. So we have one person who can handle it. I don't know. Should we keep it? You let me know. Okay. So we've got the workshop more or less moved out. For some reason, this isn't getting moved, and I don't understand why. We're still waiting on floors for the bedroom. Still waiting on that, too. Are we out of steel? Is nobody cooking the steel? Because that's going to make me angry. That will make me angry if nobody's going to do that. Well, I guess they're still hauling stuff in. I am kind of asking them to do a lot of work right now. It's kinda on me. But only kinda. Like, Iggy, you should be doing something, right? Building wooden floors. Yeah. Or at least you're trying to. And then here comes PC Unicorn to pick up the slack. Alright, there we go. We got it in. So, there's that. Looks like we already have, well, we had a set of boots over there that were awful quality. That's fine. And, yeah, it looks like somebody's actually smelting. Good. We'll need that. Cargo pods. Jump to location. It is soy sauce. Well, sure, I guess. Go ahead and bring it in. Major break risks. Is it you? Ein, J-Man, and PC Unicorn. Triple trouble. And the major? Oh, it's still all three of them. Actually, it's Ein, Iggy, and J-Man. Iggy, what's your problem? Chemical starvation. Huh. Okay. Psychite refining we're working on, but I don't want to give you that. If we could do psychoid brewing, I think that everybody would enjoy psychite tea, and the addiction rate for it is very small. I think it would be fine, actually. Okay, these rooms are done up here, though. So let's get them furnished. And wardrobes. Perfect. And then quality builder. Done. In addition, we'll need some basins. Not that one. And we'll need some latrines. And if we can get that done, those will be fully functional and well-built bedrooms. We'll have enough to give everybody a bedroom. How are we doing on wood, though? Down to 782. And a heat wave. That's less than good. Okay. Okay. It's fine. We already have everybody basically sleeping in one area already. We don't have enough steel, though. Okay. Then guess what? I'm no longer asking. Ein, get up. I'm not asking anymore. You are going to go to work. You will go to work. You will go to work right now. And apparently I need to have another shelf over here for slag. PC Unicorn, get over here and build this. Okay. Storage. Important. Steel slag chunks. Ian is now having a tantrum because ravenously hungry. And decided to smash things in the bedroom. Like the lamp that we can't build. Because we don't have any steel. Because you won't smelt the steel. You see how everything is beginning to just cascade? Ian is no longer having a tantrum. Okay, it is 100 degrees. Actually, it's 105 indoors. It's 110 outdoors. PC Unicorn is building. And doing actually a fantastic job of it. Normal, normal, good. Normal, 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 normal. Excellent, and TBD. But we need that steel so we can get the air conditioning. Okay, air conditioner is built. And Ian, you already decided that you're going to go do something else anyway. Okay, so we have one room that is climate controlled. It is 126 degrees outside. It is roughly 80 degrees inside of this room, which, to me, that's comfortable. Actually, temperature is going down. It's only about 70 degrees now. So, that works. Okay, now, 2 bedrooms done. That's fine. Workshop is pretty much done. Getting this room done then. This is the next project. This is going to be a bit harder, and apparently we are out of power. Wonderful. So we literally just got air conditioning, and now we're out of power. Why do I not have any power? Okay, turn that off. And you need to actually give me some damn power. Start turning. I have batteries. This shouldn't be a problem. Cat and Iggy were fighting? Why? Social... Iggy slandered Cat's appearance. This drove Cat into a rage, and she began a fight. Can we all, like... Can we not get so hung up on looks? I mean, Weirin and J-Man both hate Cork because Cork is ugly. And apparently, Iggy hates Cat because Cat is ugly. Are we really this shallow? We're supposed to be better than this. Okay. Well, we got more cargo pods. We'll haul those in. And in the meantime, floors. Wooden floor. Yeah, we don't even have enough to do like half of this. So we're going to have to do more chopping. Which nobody's going to be happy about because it's super hot outside. Looks like we got all the steel slag done. We can get rid of this entirely. And I'll go ahead and make a walkway there. As soon as we can move, you know, these. But okay, we're out of wood now. We need more wood. So, time to do it this way. Chop everything. We're going to need a pretty sizable chunk of wood here. And an eclipse. Good thing we're not relying on solar panels. Although solar panels would be more reliable. And I have several people that are getting heat stroke. Okay. And we're out of power. Again, come on! Can I please get some more power? I turned off the smelter. PC Horde is dazed because my rivals are alive. Knock it off. I can't get anything done like this. I have 2 people that are laid up in the infirmary, dying of heat stroke, apparently. 1 person who's dazed because they're unhappy that ugly people exist in the world. And potatoes, berries... I don't know why the stuff is still out here. Okay, we're up to 1140. Come on, I just need some more wood. And Jen Shay, you're not helping at all because you're a visitor. Yeah, you don't do anything. You're literally just a visitor. When do you go home, by the way? Oh, about 6 hours from now. J-Man tried to convert PC? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Although it is just going to make PC Unicorn even angrier. Got 1,600 wood. I'd like to get about 2,000. If I can. Although the day is coming to an end. It's hard to tell since we're under an eclipse. Alright, Cat's fully healed. Iggy, your temperature thing is still going up. You're in serious heat stroke now. However... Oh no, the heat wave is still there. Shuttle arrived. Jump to location. Okay, auto load. Jen Shay, you're out of here. Send it. Okay, Jen Shay, you're out of here. And we've got some Glitterworld medicine and some plasteel. I'll have to get those hauled in. Oh, actually, I don't think I ever reset my, my medical stuff. Health. No, I did not. Everyone is still set to use Glitterworld medicine. We need to change that. Everyone should, by default, be getting industrial medicine. And that needs to be our default. We need to save the Glitterworld stuff for when we really need it. Alright, we're up to 1,700. Like I said, I just want to get about 2,000. 1873, 1921, 2050. Okay, good enough. Cancel designations, and then go stumping. 68 stumps. Knock the stumps out real quick, then haul the wood in, and we get going. And what I'm going to do is actually for PC Unicorn, I'm going to set you down to equal your construction. Well, actually, no, your construction is at number 1. Oh, yeah, because we turned all construction up. So, never mind, your construction's already set. Kylie's on a food binge because of malnourished. Oh, yeah, because Iggy's been laid up this entire time. Nobody's cooking. Get over here and cook. Damn. You have a few bumps and bruises. You're not dying. mean, literally, you got a bruise on your chest, a bruise on your arm, a bruise on your legs. You're fine. Go to work. I mean, of all the things that we are not getting done right now. And once we get this floor put in, we can even go ahead and start adding things like rec stuff. Like a pool table. Or a card table, or, you know, stuff. It'll make people happier. Transport pod crash. So, a Centurion's deputy named Watts is crashing a transport pod nearby. He's suffering from paralytic abasia, be unable to work. He will recover naturally after many days. There is a chance for a lucky quick recovery. Paralytic abasia could also be cured with a special operation which requires a large amount of Glitter World medicine. He's willing to contribute once he's recovered, but he will not leave voluntarily. Well, the heat wave is over, so we could put him in the infirmary. And he's a builder. He's also Iggy's fiancé. Okay, well, we have to take him then. Somebody please rescue him. Set that for attack, although you're not going to be attacking anything. So Crash Baby turns Centurion's deputy. He has 7 in construction, but no passion for it. That's kind of unfortunate. He does have a passion for plants, though. Iggy, you want to go rescue? And then you can have a tender, you know, reunion. Or just leave him there. Sure, that's good too. Alright, so we have wood. Still have 9 or almost 2,000 wood free, but there's still a lot of building to be done. Things that we can do, though. Let's see if we can do something to make things better. A pool table. Right there, I think. A nice centerpiece for the room. We can put it on either side. Or we can have 2 of them, but we don't really need 2 of them. I'm going to put it over here. The reason being is I'm going to put a table and benches in there, or probably a table and chairs, actually. So that's going to occupy this space, and so there'll still be a walkway like right there. A drought. Well, that's not good. Now, it's not going to kill crops, but it says that it will prevent all crops not planted in hydroponics or high fertility soil from growing. And I don't think that we actually have any of that. We have poor soil there. Normal soil. Yeah, there is no high quality soil around here. Only poor quality. It's somewhat fortunate. We already have crops over here that are ready to harvest, and we do still have food in the pantry. Overall, though, that's not good. Hopefully it doesn't last. And at 2 a.m., Iggy's cooking food. That's good because people are going to need that. And then back to work on building. Honestly, PC Unicorn could probably do that better. I'm curious. It says that paralytic abasia can be cured with Glitter World medicine. How much? Harvesting lungs, euthanize, anti-abasia, mechanite infusion. 10 Glitter World medicine. Okay, well, we're not doing that. You know, I actually kind of wonder. I just thought about that. Peace Unicorn wants to harvest organs. What would happen if we took somebody's lung out and then put it back in? I mean, I'm kind of curious. That would satisfy the need for Peace Unicorn to do surgery. And it wouldn't necessarily hurt anybody. Although I think harvesting the organ in the first place might give the entire colony a debuff. Okay, there we go. So floor is done. Oh, also, let's make sure that this is good quality. Or no, it doesn't have to be good. Normal is good enough. Okay, so we can start moving stuff over there now. Table. And then chairs. Like actual dining chairs. School chair, no. Oh, dining chair. Was that at least good? Or normal? Yes, it was. There. Now, for cooking, we're going to want to have this is 11 wide. So if I was to break this in half, I could put, say, a freezer there with meat, and then we could have a stove on either side, and then more storage for, say, vegetables. I like that. I think that's good. So we'll go ahead and put stove there. We'll put the freezer right there. And we'll put this shelf. Actually, do we want the shelf? We have this now. Food baskets. Put the food baskets there. Medical emergency. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay. So, we're running out of time here. So, Ein again needs go juice to go. After 5 days, it is now withdrawal. After 30 days, Ein falls into a coma. And it's been 30 days. So, we just lost Ein. There's still time to get Ein back, but we need to do research. And research is something that we have not been getting a lot done. Also, I need this butcher table moved, I think. Butcher table can sit outside. I don't really care about that. Okay, and this is going to be important. And it's going to hold raw food, but only vegetarian. And this one, we'll just clear the storage out, and we can actually destroy that. Now, these shelves over here that are holding things like meals, can go over here. And quite frankly then, this stuff needs to go away. Because if we're going to reconfigure this into our hospital and prison, then that's how that's got to be done. Also need to find places for the rest of the stuff in here. Like, all the weapons and stuff. We're going to need places for weapons. And out here on shelves is probably going to be a good place. So we'll be able to dedicate one shelf to certain types of weapons that we want. Like, for example, this one. This is going to be important, but only for knives. And only for anything normal and up. That way, if I need to give somebody a knife, it's right there. It's also right here by the front line of the kill box, so if somebody shows up and they don't have one, they can grab one. And hey, we got the pool table up. That's progress. All in all, this is coming together well. This is really coming together nicely. So now it's a matter of we need to get research done. And hey, look at that. I got 4 people doing research now. Since the construction has slowed down enough. If we can get that psychite, or the drug production done. We still need neutramine for, go juice. That's a problem. We either wait for somebody to show up that's got it, or we need to go and get it. And do we have options for going to get it? Well, here's us. And as far as settlements go, no, they don't like us. That's an outpost. That's a logging site. It's a hunting site. That's an ancient complex. It's a mining site. Peace talks. Well, that's kind of a long haul through not nice terrain. There's a road over here. What about you people? So they're hostile to us. They're hostile to us. Show what they're willing to buy, but not what they're willing to sell, because we've never visited them. We don't know what they have. Our options are not great. Okay, we've got all of our textiles and stuff over here already, right? Yes, we do. Alright. Well, for the time being, here's what I'm going to do. We don't really need a prison at the moment. We don't need to hold this door open anymore either. So here's what I think I'm going to do. We're going to shrink this area. I'm going to shrink it like that. The reason we're going to do that is because I'm going to sketch in the prison. Alright, so that's going to be our prison cells. Each one of these can be hollowed out. And those are going to be the prison cells. And then, draw a line through there, do that, and that'll be the prison. So we can work with that. And then this, of course, out here is going to be the actual hospital. It'll make more sense once we actually do it. So we'll go ahead and we'll put this in. We'll get a couple of doors there. But all of this will be our storage. And now that we got a couple of those up, we can break those down. We'll use some wall lights here. Yeah, right there is good too. Lighting is important. Perfect. And then we'll be able to move some beds. So, for example, we can put that one there. Cancel that. Not what I wanted to do. Put that one there. And then we're going to move some of these beds in here too. So, I'm going to put all these, because I need to have space for actual, or for medicine storage. Perfect. That'll do it. And then we'll need some small shelving in here. And this still gives us a bit of room over here for anything that we still might need. As far as floors go, there's a couple of spots there that we can fill in. And this is going to be good. So the heating and everything is going to have to be moved. Oh, and we learned Psychite refining. Excellent. So next I want to start advanced lights. I'm overriding that. We're going to do Psychoid brewing. We will do Psychoid brewing. This will go here. This will go here. And the boom bat has the flu. Well, that's not good, and I don't have a sleeping spot down for it, so hold on, let me take care of that. Your sleeping spot's going to be out here. I was going to put it inside, but it's a boom bat. If it dies, it's going to set everything on fire. So that's where you get to go. Now, as for these are all going to be important. All of them. The reason is, actually, I already got a thing for blood, because that needed to be refrigerated anyway. It's fine, I can put it somewhere else. I'm going to go to manufactured medicine. This will be for herbal medicine. This will be for glitteral medicine. Or that'll be for advanced medicine, excuse me. This will be for glitteral medicine, and this will be for antibiotics. So we can go ahead and clear that out. And this can get moved into here. That way it's available. And, I mean, Temperature in here is still good, between the air conditioner and the heating. Actually, we're already halfway through summer. This drought actually could come at like a worse time. We could be in for a very rough winter. Mad quails. Okay. It's alright though. Everybody get in here. We have some rocks to take shelter behind. Does everybody have a gun? Yes, everyone has a gun. Wow, they're quick. Oh, wait, these are new. These are new with the Odyssey DLC. Birds. They fly. They're not just ground runners anymore. Alright. So, yeah, they are quick. That is slightly concerning. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, allow rotten. No, but this is going to be for animal corpses right here. That way I can turn that off in here. And so with the butcher table right there, somebody should be able to butcher those. Just throw them in the freezer, and hey, there we go. See? Cat's doing it. Peace Accords even helping. I could copy this over here, but I feel like that's really unnecessary at the moment. We also kind of need steel. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this back to mining. Just that little bit right there. Oh, and one more thing to do. And I know we're kind of out of time. But we built new buildings today, and this is all exterior wall. We need to armor plate it. So that's going to keep people busy for a minute. A bulk goods trader from the Galga kinship. Okay, this might be exactly what we needed. J-Man, would you go take care of that? In the meantime, at the drug lab, make yayo. Do until X, where X is just going to be 1. This might be what we needed. This could be it. Okay. Rimworld Space Agency, okay. Components. They have components. No, we have components. They don't have components. They have herbal medicine. These guys are a tribal trader. They do not have neutramine. Damn. I really thought that was going to be it. All right. They have nothing to offer us. Tattered apparel. Watts. I can't really do anything about that. Is anybody else wearing tattered apparel? Did I take care of this already? I did. I did take care of that already. Everybody else is fine. Alright, well, in that case, here's what I think we're going to do. So, we still need neutramine. We still need that pretty desperately. I've got it set up so we can make some yayo. If we didn't already, we should soon. Okay, no, JP's taking care of it right now. JP has made drugs. Fine enough. Now that we have the yayo, if we can get neutramine at all, like any, then it'll be fine. If we can just get the neutramine. There is a chance, small chance, but there's an ancient danger over here. We could potentially crack that open, and maybe we could get some neutramine. It's random chance, and I really hate random chance. The alternative is that after we get done with Psychoi Brewing, we move into microelectronics. Normally I would do this for the high-tech research bench, but instead we would do that for the comms console, and that would give us the potential for orbital traders. More traders, more chances to get neutramine. So that's how we would work that out. It's potential. Potential only, but still potential. Alright, so, that's where we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a break. We did good work today. We'll do better work next time. So if you want to see what we get done next time, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into RimWorld, then share this video with them. But otherwise, if you just like me what I'm doing, then leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time for more RimWorld Space Program. Until then, take care.